Stand by for action. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Hey, good evening to you and welcome along to Friday Night Live with Stu Bear in the chair for the next 60 minutes. Hey, buckle up, we've got some great videos coming your way. Coming up tonight, we have RAF Leeming. You just saw a quick preview there with some F-18s from the Swiss Air Force. We've got a Vulcan display, Lancaster, Royal International Air Tattoo. We've got the Red Arrows and Heather feature coming up. Duxford Air Show, we got a Buccaneer display, and it's full steam ahead with SHGP. It's all coming up for you in the next hour, so hey, stay with us. Let's start the show right now, though, for you with some great footage from, hey, one of the big favourites. It's the one and only, it's the Vulcan display. That's coming up for you right now.
Monitor tower on 11915.
Hey, such a wonderful plane, absolutely fantastic, the one and only, the Vulcan display. And in just a second, I shall go really quiet again, so you can hear that wonderful Vulcan roar as it flies past. But in just a moment, hey, I'll be saying hi to everybody in the chat room. So many folks putting messages into the chat room over here on YouTube. If you want to join in with the fun on YouTube with the chat room, all you got to do, hey, it's so simple. Just subscribe to Air Show World. And within 1 minute, hey, you can put a message in, and I will certainly say hi. Meanwhile, listen to this. And first in the chat tonight was Oliver. Hi, Oliver. We've got SHGP. Hey, we'll be featuring him just a little bit later. Also saying hi to Karen, Curran, Mid-Atlantic, RR and Aeroplanes. Amy Wilson says, hey, evening Stu and all. Looking forward to the Friday night special live show from Amy, Claire and Dave. Thank you for putting the message in. Shane Smith as well. And we have Mid-Atlantic. Who else do we have? So many folks. We have Gary Inge. Hi, Gary. Nice to see you as well. John Bullen, LT Viper Pilot from over there in Seattle. Very quickly, while it's quiet, also on the messages, Roger. We've got Roger out there. Gary Inge, Julie, of course, is with us. And John Bullen. Hello, John. PJ. We also have Clive Jones. Hiya, Clive. Always great to see you. Armando. I do apologize. Nice to see you from Switzerland. Bold Santa. Hey, Andrew Austin's also with us. JF Aviation Videos. Who else have we got? Go through the list, Mr. Bear. Andrew Austin, Mason, Jason Aviation.
Right wing after the landing Vulcan.
Such a brilliant name. I love that one. Mason, Jason Aviation. It just rolls off the tongue. Nice one.
Vulcan, can you make first right? Vulcan, affirmative. Chill.
As you can hear, that aircraft always gets a round of applause, and well deserved as well. So hey, if you're enjoying this, especially if you're watching this over on Facebook right now, hey, give it a heart, give it a like. If you're watching it on YouTube, make sure you give it lots of likes. Meanwhile, who else have we got to say hi to? We've got another Clive here. That's Clive Everly. Hiya, Clive. And Jim Gemmell. Let's see who else we can say hi to. Don't forget, keep the messages coming. We've got Red One. Hi, Stu Bear, Julie, and everyone else. Clive, yes, we've got him. Hannah B. Hello, Hannah. Lovely to see you as well. Stuart Ramsey, Owen Poles also with us. And Accounts Officer, CMTS. And who else? Heather Ramsey. Yep, she's there. We'll mention her. And who else? Gosh, the list goes on and on and on. I'll do my best to mention as many folks as possible. In the next split in the videos, I will say hi to everybody who's watching this on Facebook. So as well, in the comments, just say hi and whatever. If you want me to mention anybody, if it's anybody's birthday as well, you know, we can do that. Right, Phoebe Stearns with us. Hello, Phoebe. Oliver Carroll. Right. Oh, Daisy Bells. Let's rock and roll with the next item coming up for you. We started the show off at the very, very beginning, and you saw those Swiss F-18s taking off, and filmed those a couple of weeks ago when I was up in North Yorkshire, and that, with a little bit of luck, should be where we're going to right now, to RAF Leeming, with these beautiful, and look out for the really nicely painted up Swiss Air Force F-18. There it is, taxiing out right now. Hey, Clive Everly, thank you so much for that kind donation. That is absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. Also saying hi to Mike B's son. That's Martin. Hiya, Martin. He is watching this tonight. Absolutely. Watch out for the full moon. The bear certainly does. Turns into Wolfman Jack. My. Oh, yeah, baby. And all that sort of stuff. So, if you wonder what I'm talking about, check out American Graffiti. You'll find out. Now, that is something I like. Look at that. And the backdrop as well, with those huge hills of the North Yorkshire. Wow, beautiful. The North York Moors. If ever you come out, if you don't live in England, you come over here, it's certainly a place to visit. But make sure you take some warm clothes. It gets pretty cold. Matt Cat Lady is also with us as well. And in just a minute, you'll be hearing the roar of these fantastic aircraft. Also seeing them taking off in the dark. Coming up now. Hey, it's great to see your messages. Also from Andrew Herbert saying, hi, Julie and Stu and everyone tonight. Heading home from 2 days working around Scotland. Looking forward to some jet action. Thank you for joining us. Architect Design is also in the chat. And a quick mention to a few folks watching this live right now on Facebook. I'll do it after the takeoff. And over on Facebook, we have Connie Allison, Taylor Reynolds, who's over there in Texas, Neil Wild saying, hi Stu, ready for another great night of viewing here in Bulgaria. Thank you for joining us there, Neil. Also, Christopher Dutton saying, brilliant. Domingo Vargas, he says, greetings from the city of Blue Island, Illinois. Lucas Ziba, Kane Williams, good evening, says Marcus. And bonsoir to Ingrid. Ingrid, great to see you as well. Thank you for joining us. That's everybody that's watching this right now over on Facebook. Great to have your company. And don't forget, just after 8 o'clock, when we finish on the YouTube, you'll be getting a Stewie bonus right there on Facebook when we do the after show bit. But that's, hey, it's ages away. We've got lots more coming up for you. Don't you dare go anywhere. Enjoy. You're going to love what we've got coming up tonight. Some real great exclusives coming your way. I knew he'd be somewhere. It's the man himself, Dicker McFitty, talking about the F-35s due into Lakenheath next week. Yeah, they are noisy, aren't they? By the way, these were filmed from the actual viewing area that they have at RAF Leeming. It's pretty, well, you can see. But coming up right now, the bit I love, Into the Dark. Coming up on tonight's show, we've got a few people who are going to do a few mentions, a few highs. And who's that? Who's that knocking on my door right now?
That's me. How you doing? This is your royal ruler, Tony Prince, and hi there! Watching the Air Show World with Stu Bear.
All right. Oh, yeah. Of course, it's a Friday night, and time to get a little bit quicker, a little bit faster, and keep the show rocking and rolling, because, hey, it wouldn't be a Friday night without a bit of Stu Bear in the chair. And of course, it's Air Show World. We got so much to tell you, but most importantly, we got to say hi to lots of folks in the chat room, like Phil Whiteley. We mentioned her earlier. That's Hannah B, Mark Webber Webster. Wonder if the bear will do a selfie Xmas special. Hey, you don't want to see me. You want to see Heather. We'll be seeing Heather a little bit later, by the way. Thank you very much, Mark, for that really, really kind donation. You are the man. Michaela, hi to you as well. We mentioned Dickie McVitie. And also, hey, we have got... Last week was my birthday, as you know, and had some of these fantastic mentions coming through. So Phoebe, there's her cat, Pepper, and she said, to Stu, happy birthday from Phoebe and Pepper the cat. Thank you so much indeed.
Hi Stu, just wanted to say happy birthday and hopefully you get lots of presents.
Oh, Chloe, Thank you so much. That's our very own Chloe. Hey, right now, we're going to go. Which one should we go for? Which year? Aha. It's 2009. Fairford Airshow. Royal International Air Tattoo. And also, hey, I got to say happy birthday to Chloe as well, because it was her birthday this week. So happy birthday. Was it Wednesday, Chloe? But a very happy birthday to you. And thank you for those great messages. Thank you. Oh, Andrew Austin. Is that official? F-22 due for Riot. That would make my day, I tell you.
At the moment. Okay then, just confirm its taxi route out. Will it be through Green Alpha straight to the holding point? And can you see if it's right just turning it? To be honest, I don't know at the moment. I'll go and check and I'll get back to you very shortly. I think I can see it here and I think it's not. That's half an hour ago was scattered 4,500. Information, it's hard to see from here where they're all going.
18.
Hi, it's Stu Bear from Airshow World, and I'm very proud to announce our sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get 15% off from the world's best tea and coffee company. Plus, you'll be helping Airshow World grow. Just use the code Airshow. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. You see, it's as easy as that. That's all you have to do. Just use that code AIRSHOW at the checkout, and hey, you'll get that brilliant 15% off. The best tea and coffee. Hey, the Bear's got it. Actually, I've just drank it all. The coconut tea is on the go tonight, I can tell you. Right, keep those messages coming in, and if you're watching this on Facebook, don't forget, hey, keep putting the comments in. I'll keep popping across and saying hi to a few people. Right, what have we got coming up? Well, hey, I've got to say a big thank you to everybody that's been subscribing to this new YouTube channel that we've just created over the last few weeks. We've been really busy all this week making new videos for it. It's called Stu Bear's Mr. Foodies, and I'll put a link into the chat room just a little bit later. But Airshow World needs your help, okay, to help it grow. Just like you've helped Airshow World, we really want this to take off. So hey, certainly, after the show, subscribe to Stu Bear's Mr. Foodies YouTube channel. And also, we've got a premiere going out tonight at 8:15. We will tell you more about that just a little bit later. And you'll be meeting Heather. Now, talking of Heather, now, some of you will probably remember I've told you in the past that she used to do all the photography and what have you when she was a real youngster. Now, this is the first time that I've been able to show this, because I didn't really want to embarrass her when she was a long way away. But right now, hey, she's back down here and living at next to East Midlands Airport. So I said, hey, can we show this little feature I've done? So here it is. This is Heather with the red arrows. Enjoy this. Here we go. Let's get this rocking and rolling. We've got the 10 pence put in right now. There we go. Yes, thank you very much.
Hanging around to watch the next practice as well. Okay, we'll just get some more pictures there. We'll have to show us some of the pictures that you've got. Have you got any good ones, do you think? Some cracking ones. Am I going to be using them on my promotional material next year? Yeah, you have to send them in to me, and that's it. We'll get your name on the bottom of it, and you can send your picture out to hundreds of thousands of people. Yeah? What size lens is this you've got on here? That sounds pretty complicated. And so how big is this zoom? Can you take really good pictures when we're flying? Yeah? So how do you hold it? Because your arms are not as big as mine. I'd struggle with this. Have you got a tripod? Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, that lens frightens me. It's so big. But I've seen your pictures, and you take amazing photographs. Not just the red arrows, but you've taken what other aircraft have you photographed this one?
And as you could hear, it was rather windy that day, but hey, we've got more coming up in just a moment.
And she's attracting fans right across the country. In the third of our series, Kids Got Talent, Gita Penze went to see her in action.
It's not the kind of place you'd normally imagine finding a 10-year-old, but Heather Jones has become a regular face in the world of airshow photography.
I started taking pictures when I was 5, and what got me interested was going to all the air shows and seeing the planes there move so gracefully in the sky.
And whilst anyone can take a picture, Heather's work has even surprised accomplished photographers.
And they say, wow, is that camera really yours? And I say, yeah, and they're very amazed by my pictures.
Today she's at RAF Scampton to meet one of her many fans, the commander of the Red Arrows.
The size of the camera was almost the size of her arms, and for someone of her age to be able to take photos like that was just incredible.
And if you can't imagine it, here's a look at some of her work. Heather says one day she'd like to become an official photographer for the Red Arrows, and if her pictures are anything to go by, then the sky's the limit. Gita Pense, East Midlands Today.
So much talent on tonight's programme.
Yes, if only some of it were in the studio, eh?
Oh, Nicola.
And there she is in action at the Royal International Air Tattoo. That's where it really all started off. They got to hear about fantastic photographs, and these are just some more of the photographs that she took. And Jace Hawker was an absolute fantastic supporter of Heather's photographs. And she was even presented with this limited edition photograph of them flying down the Mall, all signed. And wow, fantastic days. And look at these photographs. Well done, Heather.
The spare is 179, however, Wiggs will be starting up in that.
And we'll just give you this sneak peek.
5 and 11 have 1,000 kilos.
Something you don't see very often. Here we go.
Okay. Well, start up, taxi out as an 8 for a display, takeoff coming right. From yesterday to later turn. Yeah, and just leave it in there. Yeah, and just a much later aboard when you're in there. Temptation to call it, but just wait till you're there. From there, it'll be 8 arrow go.
8, 9.
Amateur, big 8 go.
5, 7.
Amateur, big battle go.
2, 3.
Okay, we're going to do a flat first half just to cheer up morale. No matter what the weather, we'll go flat, so fans can see that. Running in, then in amateur big battle, banks towards. We're going to get rid of those on the right side. Colours.
Blue prime.
Thanks. Okay, you're running in, coming left. It's getting better on the left, hasn't it?
It's just holding the bank, I think we then get somewhere.
8 arrow go.
7. White smoke, blue to white.
Hi, it's Stu Bear from Air Show World, and have we got news for you? Hey, starting this week, it's Stu Bear's Mr. Foodies YouTube channel, and featuring Heather. And of course, Stu Bear will be there in the chair, but Heather will be cooking and baking. And this week, Heather will be showing you how to make these amazing cakes. Just look at those. And also how to do that brilliant icing on the top. Well, there you have it. I really hope you enjoyed that feature with Heather with the Red Arrows. And then finishing off, hey, can you believe it? That was way back in, was it 2010? Roundabout then. I'm trying to think when it was. It was 12 years ago. Goodness, how time flies. But hey, this is what we've created now, and it is Stu Bear's Mr. Foodies YouTube channel. So hey, everybody that's listening this, please do me the big honor and big favor of subscribing to Stu Bear's Mr. Foodies YouTube channel. We'll put a link in there a little bit later. And of course, you saw Heather then. Right, it's time to move along because we got so many more features coming up for you. Like right now, we got some people to introduce it.
We're all down at Duxford and you're watching Air Show World with Stu Bear.
And that's where we are. Some videos with a beautiful blue sky from Duxford.
Second jet design after the Big Nine, which is a straight wing affair, flew in 1946, the swept wing MiG-15. Made a lot of use of captured wartime German technology because, of course, the Germans with aircraft such as Messerschmitt E-262 had really pioneered the jet fighter concept. F-86 Sabres were sent into the theatre in rapid response. They soon found that the MiGs were better at high altitude, they had a superior rate of climb and faster acceleration. The MiG-15s gained air superiority in an area of northwestern Korea known as Big Alley. They forced the UN to suspend daylight attacks by US Air Force B-29 super fortresses in favour of night missions. At lower levels, the Sabre had the edge. A greater experience. Through the rest of the Cold War, aircraft like this had occasional confrontations with Western aeroplanes around the fringes of Soviet Union and communist territory. In 1952, MiG-15s shot down a Swedish Air Force intelligence gathering, C-47 Dakota, and the Catalina rescue flying boat that was sent to try and find the Dakota crew. The following year, a Royal Air Force Admiral Lincoln engaged in a training sortie in one of the air corridors between West Germany and Berlin. Was shot down by MiG-15s. The Lincoln incidentally flown by a near namesake of mine, Royal Flag Sergeant Peter Donnell.
Oh, I love that message. SHGP. Sorry about that. I couldn't help it. Hey, by the way, don't forget, at 8:15 this evening, we've got a premiere. We've got a premiere going out on Stu Bear's Mr. Foodies, and it's a video you really don't want to miss. It's something quite special. And also, very, very soon, we'll be doing live from the studio shows. Same format as this, but hey, we'll be showing you all the foodies and what have you. So definitely help Heather and Stu Bear with Mr. Foodies. I'll put the link in the chat just a little later. Don't forget, keep the messages, the comments coming in over on Facebook. And after this show, we've got an extra 10 minutes exclusive on Facebook. So, hey, a lot coming up for you tonight.
Very nice to see the MiG here. Couldn't see them flying yesterday with the Norwegian historic jets because the runway was wasting time and breaking action. All the important were relatively short runway, such as Luxford Slide runway. They didn't have sufficient capability to stop in the requirements.
Oh, Michaela. Hey, me too, I tell you. Also on the messages tonight, hi to Graham. Hello Graham, nice to see you as well. Carl Schill, hiya Carl. Loving the heat haze on that shot.
They remain very proud of their history today, hence the links with the historical squadron.
Well, I'm sure at some stage we'll be seeing some very special cakes being made by our very own Julie. So there you go, Julie, there's a challenge for you.
Active.
So that's the sort of thing we hope to do in the very, very near future. We'll be doing some live studio shows, same format. Having a chat with everybody, getting you to ask questions. And we'll be doing our bit called Meet the Chef. All sorts of good stuff coming up for you. Absolutely love these classic old aircraft. The wonderful vampires. Oh, and by the way, don't forget, coming up pretty soon, we've got the classic air show bit with an amazing display by the Buccaneer. Now that's something you don't want to miss.
Catalina right.
The US Navy have recognised the need for new patrol bombers to counter the potential for a Japanese threat in the Pacific.
Loving the sound of these aircraft. Hold on a minute. I've got even more people banging on my door. In fact, they're not people. I've got a load of bears. They're banging on the door. Better let them in right now. Come on, guys.
Here come the bears. Let's get now. It's the Hair Bear Bash.
Oh, yes, it's the bear. It's Stu Bear, and you're watching Air Show World. Oh, yes, you certainly are. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us on this Friday night live show. Don't forget, every Friday night between 7 and 8 o'clock, it's Stu Bear in the chair for the 60-minute live show. Showing you videos every week with great chat as well from the fabulous folks in the chat room. But right now, hey, we got another special feature coming up. It's part 2 of our Red Arrow special in beautiful, gorgeous blue skies. And don't forget, 8:15 tonight. We have that premiere on Stu Bear's Mr. Foodies channel, and this is the link that you need. There it is. A very quick couple of mentions for a few folks over on the Facebook right now. We have Neil Wild. We also have Kim Jones. We've got Tammy. Hiya, Tammy. Larry.
These are the opposition barrel rolls. Fighting hard against the G-force. They fly the Cyclone.
Hey, Andrew Herbert. Well, hey, thank you so much for just popping in. And don't forget, do the subscribe.
Keep your eyes down for the line, the white smoke about to come on.
I've really got you lot going, haven't I, hey, with the foodies. Everybody in the chat room talking about food. That's what I like. I'll tell you what I love doing with a Biscoff biscuit. It's really bad, but get a Biscoff biscuit, dip it into a bit of Nutella, and then put it into a bowl of coconut. Oh. So there we go. Try that.
6 and 7 roll upside down in close formation. 8 and 9 match them directly underneath as they fly.
But don't tell the wife, whatever you do.
Coming right, the following pilot uses a lot of rudder to swing the jets out in line astern like a pendulum.
Well, a little earlier in the show, you sat in on one of the briefings with the Red Arrows, and here you see them actually doing what they do best.
It's the other way around, where it's 2 and 4 on the left, where it's 3 and 5 on the right. They want to switch back to their normal size where they feel more comfortable, so they do it like this. This is the slalom.
I love that maneuver. Fabulous.
Inflection in Red One's voice, they're tightening on the nerve neck. He squeezes the formation to around 4G to support the red, white, and blue. The pilots on their normal sides in the now look straight ahead to flight 7. They then perform their own rolls. Get your cameras ready for the Jippo break.
Also on the messages tonight, hi to Diesel13. Jilly, Peter and Jilly. I've got something special for you coming up in just a moment. You asked for it, you're gonna get it.
Snake-like shape of smoke in the sky now as they fly the Python. It's 2, 3, 4, and 5 switching to white smoke as Red 1 now uses colour smokes in opposing 360-degree 6G turns. Here comes synchro for the carousel.
And this is my favourite manoeuvre of all. Here we go, watch this.
Please put your hands together for the synchro bear.
And coming up for you right now on Stu Bear's Airshow World, it's time to go way back in time with classic air shows. And this week we go back to Yeovilton and we've got this Buccaneer display. Enjoy. And I've got to say a big thank you to Andy Hare for sending the VHS tape along. You know the score. He sent this across. I put it through the time-based corrector, tidied it up, and this is what we've got.
The radar weapons delivery roll.
So then, Gillian Peter over there in Boston, Lincolnshire. This is especially for you.
NA 39 became a piece of Oliver Stewart's model. NA weather, NA time, 60 NA 39. We went into 3-hour service initially with 801 Squadron in July of 1962. Buccaneer S1. It gives us 4 days later, the Sea Air Squadron, Lieutenant Commander de Winton, made a ceremonial flypast at 1,000 feet above Nelson's Column, on the 160th anniversary of the Battle of Trafalgar.
thank you so much. CanForce3, it's always fantastic to see you in the chat room. And we've got a tornado, another classic jet. Driver Films, Shortwave, hi to you, saying good evening.
For the air defence of the United Kingdom, aircraft serving in the...
And as I said, a big thank you to Andy Hare for sending the VHS tapes along. We've got so many of these to come. The Air Fates. We've got Middle Wallop, more from Yeovilton. All coming up very soon. All here on Air Show World. Where else? Don't forget, coming up, we got the Stewie bonus. Coming up with the after show party, having a quick word with Julie exclusively on Facebook. That's coming up at around about 4 minutes from now, and of course at 8:15. Stu Bear and Heather need your help. Help, it's the Bears. We need your help. So joining us at 8:15 for that premiere tonight over on Stu Bears, Mr. Foodies. Make a note of this link. It's coming into the chat room right now.
Maneuver. The aircraft being flown in the fully swept configuration with the undercarriage down.
Hey, Driver Films. Don't believe it. It was an imposter.
Phantom Squadron moving to Hackney, taking over Robin Tattoo.
And just before we leave you, the premiere tonight on Stu Bam's Mr. Foodies. Oh, we're getting into the Christmas theme. We've got something fantastic for you to make. Andy, that filming is absolutely incredible. And coming up right now on Airshow World, it's that time of the show to find out what some of the Airshow World followers have been doing. Well, it's full steam ahead with SHGP Media. Mustn't forget that bit. Here's some videos he's taken over the last week or two. Hi, it's Stu Bear from Airshow World, and I'm very proud to announce our sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get 15% off from the world's best tea and coffee company. Plus, you'll be helping Airshow World grow. Just use the code Airshow. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And of course, you know what that means. That means the time has rolled round exactly 60 minutes. It's the 60-minute show with Stu Bear every Friday night right here on Air Show World. Don't you dare miss it every Friday night. And don't forget, get those Christmas messages coming in. It's so easy to do. All you have to do is just send them across to my good self. The email address is stu@airshowworld.com. Stu@airshowworld.com. Couldn't be easier. And all we need from you is a quick 15-second video. Just hold your camera up in front of you or your phone, whatever. Just saying something like, hey, Merry Christmas to everybody on Airshow World. You know the sort of thing. So send those across as soon as you can. But right now, that's just about it. Thank you so much to everybody over here on YouTube. If you want to join the after show party with Julie, having a quick chat for around about 8 minutes, pop over and we'll certainly say hi to you. That's on Facebook right now. But hey, don't forget, get yourself ready right over on this link, which is coming into the chat room like now. Click on that and we'll see you for the premiere on Stu Bears, Mr. Foodies, but right here on the YouTube. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. I will see you next time. Look out for new videos coming out all the time. Good night to you. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Okay, hey, and if you're still with us, and I certainly hope you're popping a